Tonight, y'all, is ladies' night, y'all. That's right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. And the feeling right. Oh, yes, it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. Oh, yeah. So wait. Did y'all hear that? This video is brought to you by Extreme Tees. Click on the link below. Make sure you put Kevin in the promo code and you'll get a 20% discount. Are you getting an uneasy feeling about the future? Can't quite put a finger on it, but you know something big is going to happen soon. And it's not going to be good. Millions of Americans feel the same way right now, and they're quietly stockpiling emergency food while they still can. Now, do you have enough food to get you through a sudden crisis? And if not, check out My Patriot Supply. They're the nation's #1 preparedness company, and they have served millions of American families. And right now, you can save 25% off of their popular 4-week emergency food kit. You'll enjoy a hearty breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, and snacks, totaling over 2,000 calories a day, while everyone else is standing in that food line. Plus, this food stays fresh up to 25 years in proper storage, so it will be ready when you need it. But don't wait. Go to preparewithkevinscorner.com and claim your 4-week emergency food kit. You'll save 25% if you act now. That is preparewithkevinscorner.com. Now, let's get back to this video. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sing it, ladies. Say what?
Shorty, I'm here for you anytime you need me. For real, girl, it's me in your world. Believe me, nothing make a man feel better than a woman. Queen with a crown, lift you down for whatever. There are a few things that's forever. My lady, we can make war, make babies. Like when I was nothing, you made a brother feel like he was something. That's why I'm with you to this day, through no frontin'. Even when the sky was gray, you would rub me on my back and say, baby, it'll be okay. Now that's real to a brother like me, baby. Never ever give my lady away and keep it tight, alright? We can walk these dogs and we can live in a fat behind crib with thousands of kids. Word like you don't need a ring to be my wife. Just be there for me and I'ma make sure we be living in an ever life of luxury. I'm realizing that you didn't have to bump with me, but you did. Now I'm going all out, kid, and I got mad love to give. You're my
one of the greatest of all time.
Candace Owens.
And in this corner, we have the bubblehead #1, AOC.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So you may have heard, but last week, Texas passed its heartbeat bill, banning abortions after 6 weeks. In response, everyone's favorite representative, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, took to CNN to defend the supposed right to kill an unborn baby. Not the baby of a woman, of course, but rather of a menstruating person.
What's that? Anybody know? What's that? What is a menstrual person? Huh? Just like a man and a woman. Well, just like birthing people. What's that? Why are y'all coming up with these new definitions and terms? I don't understand. That you yourself can't keep track of. That you yourself in your pander mode, like Joe. Hey, we're the GPTQ, the community, we love them. And can't wait. Well, you know what? There's so much that the LTD, I like that car. Had one of those back in the day, the LTD. It was nice, man. It was so big and smooth. It was one of those cars when you hit a bump, you know, for the next 20 seconds or so, it's just kind of, I loved it, man. So anyway, what about the LTD? I loved it. Oh, you mean, the GTPQ people, the gay ones. They can't even keep up with all of this. Can't even keep up.
Let's watch, and I will then offer her a counterpoint.
Well, I find Governor Abbott's comments disgusting, and I think there's twofold. One, I don't know if he is familiar with a menstruating person's body. In fact, I do know that he's not familiar with a woman, with a female or menstruating person's body, because if he did, he would know that you don't have 6 weeks. Is that quote unquote 6 weeks? And I'm sorry we have to break it down on, break down biology 101 on that.
So now, why are you mixing biology
with astrology, with mysticism, with voodoo, with magic, with imagination, with all of that, with witchcraft. You can't mix those two. This is the Democrats' ingredient for success. They're like, let's mix truth with lies, because we are the folks that serve our daddy, mixing truth with lies. You know how it is. Diablos all the time. Now, did God actually say that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, the apple tree's right there. I mean, I know he said, but did he really? What is he trying to have from me? I mean, look, you know what? I tell you what, I'm just giving you the option. That's all I'm doing. I'm saying, I'll be over here if you need me. Okay? That's what she's doing. Here she has got the nerve to be out there talking about some biology, and then went right into menstrual people.
National television. But in case no one has informed him before in his life, 6 weeks pregnant means 2 weeks late for your period. And 2 weeks late on your period for any person with a menstrual cycle can happen if you're stressed, if your diet changes, or for really no reason at all.
I think we are all Anderson Cooper, who's kind of just like,
Now you want to talk about selling out. Anderson Cooper is probably sitting there like, even as a gay man, I'm thinking this woman is bat crap crazy. At least I know that I'm a man and my husband's a man, okay? But I gotta sit here and smile and pretend that what she's saying makes sense. So, as you heard the audience react with laughter, you could pretty much bet what Candace is about to do to this woman.
not really sure what's going on here. Why can't you say woman? Why can't you say women? So, of course, the internet exploded with this, going how bizarre that she feels that she can't even say woman or women. And on Twitter, she hit back. And she said, not just women, trans men and non-binary people can also menstruate.
You understand that? Go find me one, though. Anybody out there can find me a transgender man that just dropped his first cycle. Little boy in the gym class, 12 years old. Teacher, excuse me, can I speak to you privately? I just came on. What? I just came on. Bobby, what are you talking about? Came on what? My cycle. Bobby, have you been listening to AOC? Yes. Here we go again. So now, someone needs to go find AOC. One person out there that ever dropped a baby. One man, one biological man that ever was impregnated and dropped a baby or came on his cycle. If you can find me that, AOC, it might validate your statement, but you can't. And this is what's crazy because no one ever challenges them on that. They sit there and they listen to him. Oh, ooh, yeah. Interest. All you have to do to destroy that argument is ask that simple question. Like who? I would act like I'm on her side. I would act like I'm giving her a chance to school people. I feel you. Like who? Give them an example. Give them all that example of that one dude who got pregnant and had that baby.
There was a study I read. Anderson, we talked about this prior to the show. You weren't going to ask me things like this.
That's what would happen. Because she has no data for that. Because there is no data for that. This right here is nothing but witchcraft, voodoo, all right, superstition, and things like that.
Some women also don't menstruate for many reasons, including surviving cancer that required a hysterectomy. GOP mad at this are protecting the patriarchal idea, feminist buzzword, that women are most valuable as uterus holders.
So when in doubt, after saying something stupid, all you got to do is throw out a buzzword to back folks up off of you.
First of all, you're not questioning me because I'm stupid. No, you're questioning me because you're part of the patriarchal system that's holding women down and suppressing them. Okay.
Yeah, we're suppressing stupidity. Has nothing to do with your gender, your sex, none of that. It's your brain. It's, for whatever reason, your choice to throw biology under the bus, rationality under the bus, common sense under the bus, women under the bus, all of that. That's what's being criticized. But according to her, it's because you're in part of the patriarchal system and stuff.
And then she went on and said a few more things. She said, trans, two-spirit, and non-binary people have always existed and will always exist. People can stay mad about it if they want, or they can grow up peace sign, rainbow flag. Not sure what that flex flag is, but I'm sure the rainbow flag gave birth to it, whatever it is. I think somebody's telling me in my ear it's a trans flag. So many flags, so much fun.
Well, I guess she told them on Twitter. Did y'all... Okay, see. Trying to give you a chance to live. That fly? Oh, getting on my last nerve. Wait until I catch him. I might have to take my time with him. I might have to catch him in a jar and work on him later. Okay, make him talk. Get him up in the corner like, where the rest of the flies? That's what I want to know. You gonna tell me what I want to know. You gonna learn. Mission accomplished. Now let's continue.
So there's a lot going on here, but my favorite part is that just this morning, AOC got into a tiff not related to this. Actually, on Sunday, she got into a tiff not related to this, which was with Joe Manchin. And he called her young lady to be polite. He said, when this young lady, and she got really mad, and she said, in Washington, I usually know my questions of power are getting somewhere when the powerful stop referring to me as Congresswoman and start referring to me as young lady instead. So now she wants to be referred to as Congresswoman. So that changed because AOC doesn't remember her stupid from yesterday when she piles on the stupid of today. So let's just sit back at all of this. Okay, ready for the counterpoint. So counterpoint number one, AOC, to your point about menstruating persons. Yuck. A general rule that I like to follow in debate is that if I'm too scared to even acknowledge the existence of the group of individuals I'm purporting to be defending, I probably have no business in the debate.
Thank you. That's number one. So when you got to get out there and try to think hard before you even talk about the group you are defending, that's a problem. That means that group got too much power. That means you're not fully invested also in that group. This is all show. This right here is all propaganda. This right here is all identity politics. When you got to be like, and first of all, menstrual people, that's because you don't believe this crap yourself. It doesn't roll off the tongue. See? And so here she is out here trying to advocate for these menstrual people, but she can't even keep the terms together. And here's my other thought. Please, ladies, if you're watching Kevin's Corner tonight, because it's ladies' night, tell me, how many of you all just love having your cycle every month? One of your favorite times, y'all. Girl, I can't wait. Woo-hoo. I get excited. I like those cramps that come sometime, and those that suffer from the emotional roller coaster too. You love it. You love it. The inconvenience of it, all that stuff. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you, I straight up applaud you. I would not want to deal with some of the stuff that women wants to deal with. So who are the guys running around out there saying, I want this? This would make me feel better about my life and make me feel like I can relate to a woman. Nobody wants that. I appreciate the heck out of women having babies. But when I've seen people have babies, I go, I don't want to do that. I mean, I want to be the recipient of holding a baby. My cousins, they dropped a couple. And I love being there afterwards. Yeah, let me see. Oh, look at that. That's great. Great job, by the way. But I don't want to be the one up in there and stir up talking about I don't want that, man. Nothing about that makes me say, I want to relate to that. This is ridiculous. So who are the people demanding that this become a new narrative and a thing? Who? Maybe 1, 2 people. It's unreal. And if you are a lady out there going, I love it, I got a number you can call for some counseling.
Say it with me. Women. Women. It really is that easy. I cannot stress to you how unbelievably childish it is that you're too scared to acknowledge your own gender. You should be in attendance nowhere that requires adult conversation. And I shudder to think that you are a sitting member of Congress. It truly is a sign of the times.
Yes. Y'all hear that? Yeah, sign of the times.
In France, a skinny man died of a big disease with a little man.
So she's straight up keeping it real. AOC is a congresswoman, and that's scary. That right there concerns me to no end. And it also lets me know why AOC goes on to places like CNN, where Anderson Cooper sat right there going, thank you for informing me of that. I never thought I'd grow up and prostitute myself like this on national TV. Anderson, I can't even believe you just, wow, this is a new low. What? Oh, yeah, minstrel people. That's what so here she is on that show. Now, notice she'll never, get on Candace Owens' show. Do you understand the destruction that would take place? The massacre that will occur if she came on that show? The bloody mess that I would watch every single clip, every second of it. I would not turn away. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't put no cover over my face. Nothing. I wouldn't even blink. I would watch that beating the whole time with my eyes wide open. Like, Kev, man, you need to lubricate. No, I might miss something. I would watch every single part of that shellacking because that woman's that knuckleheadish and dumb.
Also, you claim women are being oppressed, but what can be more oppressing to women than the idea that we're no longer allowed to exist?
Oh, yo. See, this is where their logic breaks down. 1 second, they're supporting transgender men, jumping in races and smoking girls, beating women up in the ring, but then they got to kind of try to accommodate all of the feminists and stuff and all that. On one hand, they're praising Kamala Harris for being the first black female vice president. But on the other hand, they got to lie and say there's no such thing as females. See, that once again shows they're schizophrenically crazy. That's what they are. They should be, and I won't even give it to them. Not them. AOC, she's dumb, but she's not crazy. See, she don't really believe this. She don't. All the rest of these Democrat politicians, they're not crazy. They're just evil. They're using crazy folks as a tool to divide the country. They're pretending to support these crazy ideas, this stuff that folks just wake up one day and just adopt for some reason. And then you go to some Democratic convention or something, you're asking questions about something that's so crazy and ridiculous, and they just sit there, absolutely. I would support that. Anything that I have to do to get elected, yeah, absolutely. So here we go.
You are quite literally promoting the concept that women need to be disappeared. Oh. It's a linguistical genocide that you're trying to commit, all to accommodate men, by the way, who happen to think that they're women. Oh. That's about as rich as irony possibly gets.
Beautifully put. This is the logic that escapes all of the crazy folks. This is the logic. See, AOC, she doesn't have logic because she don't have no morals. She don't have no intentions on even trying to understand stuff. She's just going, I'm going to get out there and just say stuff. My job is to go out there and support stupidity, period. I'm talking about those angry folks that be dropping all of their Twitter videos and the TikTok videos. You don't understand. And when you say, and people are marginalized, and all the parents, for some reason, that when the kid come to them and say, Mom, I'm 3, and I think I want to be a woman, and they go, okay. It's your truth. I want you to live out your truth. Those are the people that never stop and think about this stuff. Those are the people that don't stop and go, well, yeah, that doesn't make sense. If there's no such thing as women, if there's no difference, if women don't have certain characteristics that identify them and segregate them from men, then why am I arguing? Why am I up here talking about my son needs to be a woman and live like a woman? There's no such thing. How about you just live as you are, enjoy your tallywhacker, enjoy your testosterone, all of the attributes and benefits that you have as a man. That's like the best of both worlds. If you're a guy, man, you ain't got to identify as a woman. You can say, you know what? I'm a woman, but I got all the characteristics and benefits without the negativities. You know what? I don't have to worry about my menstrual. I don't have to worry about getting afraid because my hair is going bald. No, I'm just a grown man woman because there's no such thing as men and women. So why are you fighting to identify with a gender or a sex that technically don't even exist? You should just enjoy being just like you are, because just like you are means I'm a woman anyway. So why am I working on this? Why am I taking estrogen pills? Why am I doing that? Well, because I'm crazy. I'm delusional. I've been infected by all of these stupid people. Let's continue because Candace is about to end her career.
Counterpoint number 2 to your point about patriarchal ideas, the patriarchy.
Yes,
I've got really bad news, AOC.
What?
If gender isn't real, then neither is the patriarchy. Poof! It's gone. If men can be women and women can be men, then abortion is now everybody's issue.
Yeah, I had one of those the other day. Guys. I was sitting there with my imaginary baby in my stomach, imaginary bun, and was thinking, wow, I can't wait until little imaginary bun hits 9. What is this? I'm having sudden cramps. I just imagined that my imaginary baby just just disappeared. That was an imaginary abortion. That's what's going on. I had my imaginary menstrual. What the? I'm killing myself here with this. This is how ridiculous this is, guys. You got companies out there that were trying to make stuff for men menstrual cycle. How do you even do that? How do you go into the store? Be like, excuse me, pharmacist, come here for a minute. Yeah? I mean, no, wait a minute. Hold on. I got to make it special. This is what will make it special. See, this make it special. See, because, I want everything that looks just like, a man. See, excuse me, mind if I have a word with you? Yeah? Listen, got this personal problem. Maybe you can help me out. Other day, I was out back working on my truck. Okay, yeah, picked up an engine block. And then I got done with baling some hay. Now in the middle of baling some hay, I started getting this funny feeling on the inside, man. Deep down on the inside, I started cramping, man. For a second, I thought I had to take a poop. But when I went to take the poop, I found a little bit of red stuff down there, and I think I might have came on my cycle. You wouldn't happen to have one of them things we use as men when we come on our cycle? Do you know how hard I would laugh if I was the guy in the phone? I would like, it's funny, man. Dude, you are hilarious. Where's the camera? Is anybody coming in? Nobody? Wait, you're serious? You really are going to use one of these? Yeah. And I'm offended that you would laugh at me because I'm a man, woman. Okay. Now, let me read this thing here. Take package open and place at the spot where the blood is coming. Wait a minute now. I don't have one of those things that this thing is saying I need to put it in. This is the stuff. This is the stuff. Who buys this? Who goes home and actually reads the directions? Where am I going to put mine? I don't have the same thing that the women have. This is crazy. Crazy, y'all.
You're upset with Governor Abbott. Why? What's the difference between you and him?
Okay.
See how stupid works when it just keeps going on? And lastly, to your point about the GOP attempting to reduce us to uteruses, I think I can speak on behalf of all women everywhere when I say that if we are forced to choose, we would much rather be known as uteruses than menstruating persons.
Yeah.
Seriously, it's disgusting.
Because, you just straight up wiped away women. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the insanity that we're faced with, and that is why I just have to conclude. We're living in the last days where right is wrong, wrong is right, nothing makes sense. I mean, only thing that's making all of this make sense is this gotta be a spiritual thing. This gotta be a part of biblical prophecy where just folks have become so perverse in their thinking, so crazy, so whatever, that it doesn't make any rational sense except for this gotta be demons. This gotta be straight up Diablos influencing folks to get out there and peddle stuff like this. Speaking in which, guys, God bless y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button, share my videos. Also, don't forget to donate if you like Kevin's Corner. There are links in the bottom of this video. Check out Extreme Tees, my sponsor. If you like the products, put Kevin in the promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. And what else? Oh, find me on Rumble in the Jungle. All right, God bless you all next time in Kevin's Corner. Take care.